Welcome back, YouTube. General Soul back with Star Ocean First Departure R. And when you're back at this town with the arena, at this point, if you've done some preparation with the machinist skill, talk to Puffy here. This is basically just like an RPG where you have to select the right option, but you need 2 items. One of which you can easily buy in a shop, but the other of which has to be made with the machinist specialist. And then whenever you get your next choice, you want to select keep going. And then we get this little animal that comes over here and she makes up something for the story. Basically, you're playing D&D with this chick. What we want to do here is you want to use a flare bomb. She will take a flare bomb from you. That's why you must have this item. So that is one of 2 items that you need. You can buy a flare bomb or it can be dropped from some enemies, so you should have a flare bomb, no problem. The reason we couldn't do this when we first got here is because the other item we have to make. She'll give you a murky potion in exchange for that flare bomb. It's garbage. And then now the thing with the machinist, you want to get that maxed out on someone and have it level 10 on at least one person, and that's randomized. You use it. I'm going to use an item here, by the way. You use it and you keep using use the nuclear bomb. That's what we have to make. But you keep doing the skill. You have to have the machinist. I forget what it's called. There's an item that you have to be able to use the skill. And it will either not make anything but use the item, or it will make some bombs, or it'll make some items that you can sell for a lot of money. But once you use that nuclear bomb, you get the trophy for completing this mini game. You get another choice afterwards, doesn't matter. Pick whatever, it doesn't matter at this point. We've got our trophy, that's all we care about here. Now, you'll also want to use the machinist to try and make some of these items that are worth a lot of money, because there is another trophy that we're going to get at the end of this video. There is an item called a tri-emblem. You probably saw it when we were in Van. It's that little secret Santa shop. It was like 8.5 million full. Well, use the machinist, you can get enough money to make that a lot easier to get. So it's still going to take you a while because it is completely random. Now we're here at Trop because this is the next part of Ilya and Ronix. So come up here, get close, and we'll have some story.
What are you guys talking about?
Oh, hey, Roddick. We were just discussing how we'd classify my symbology.
I've never seen you use anything besides offensive symbology, Captain. Can you use any healing spells like Millie?
Millie here taught me some recovery symbology, but I'm just no good at casting it.
Every person has their own set of symbology they're most capable of using. Like, I'm just not good with offensive symbology at all.
I'm not good with symbology in the first place. Never studied it either. What kind do you use, Ilya?
Well, no such thing exists on our home planet, so neither myself nor the Captain have ever used it before.
What? So you learned all the symbology you know here, Ronix? That's incredible.
Really?
Because he had a very talented teacher. Isn't that right, Ronix?
Yeah.
Huh. Wonder what kind of special training she gave you.
You know, this and that.
That's enough, Millie. Don't say anymore.
Oh, why not? I mean, after all,
Please, please, don't tell anyone about my training.
Captain, what did you do?
What did I? Nothing. I didn't do anything, just training. That's all symbology training.
Then what are you trying so hard to hide?
we're not trying to hide anything, really.
No, no, no! Listen, Millie, you keep it a secret, and I'll buy you as many parfaits as you can eat.
Parfaits? Ooh, I'm up for that. Sorry, people, but our training will just have to be our little secret.
Captain, that's not fair.
And don't you bring up this subject about our training anymore either, Roddick.
Sorry, Roddick.
Let's go, Millie.
Okay.
Captain, what on earth did you do?
More like, what was he forced to do?
Okay, so you're gonna kind of see me walking around, looking around, because this was not the scene that we want, but we needed that scene to get the next scene. Okay, so this is the bar. So remember where this is. Since we had that scene at the fountain, leave town and start another private action, and then go to the bar. That's the scene we're looking for.
Captain, don't you think it's pretty hot in here?
No, not really.
I've been feeling hot lately.
What? Is something wrong, Elia?
Captain, I
hope it's not a fever. This journey must be tiring you out. Well, don't overexert yourself. I can't have you getting sick before we get back to Earth.
Captain,
Let's head to the inn. Can you stand?
no, I'm fine now. Just had a little too much to drink.
Oh, well, we should still get you some rest.
I'm gonna go get some fresh air outside.
Sure, but remember to get back to the inn soon, okay?
Yes, Captain.
How'd it go?
I just don't think the Captain sees me as a romantic possibility.
Oh, that's not true.
I don't know.
Ronix was floored by you. Couldn't you tell?
Really? He thought I was coming down with something.
No, he's just embarrassed. Trust me, I know these things.
I wish I were that confident. Oh well, I guess I'm just gonna have to wait for him to make the first move.
Wait for him?
Right. He still hasn't fully worked out the knots inside of his heart. I'm gonna wait until he has.
Elia.
Oh, I'm sorry to make you worry about me, Millie.
Oh no, I'm always on your side, Elia.
I appreciate that, Millie.
So after Millie and Ilya have their talk, you can then talk to Ronix. Now this is where I got a little confused here because according to PSN profiles, I'm supposed to have some dialogue options with Ronix here. And you're supposed to be positive with him. But I never had dialogue options. Ronix just was being positive regardless. So I'm thinking, well, maybe there's another trigger. Maybe I need to leave town and come back to trigger the next one. So I come back into town to do another private action, and I get a private action heading towards the bar, but Ronix is not inside. So I don't know if I've screwed up what I'm trying to do here, or if I have done it here. We'll find out. There is one more private action we need to do in another town, but we need to progress the story a little bit first.
Move it! Come on! Would you hurry it up?
Yes, sir.
My gosh, you're quite possibly the worst excuse for a maid I have ever known.
I apologize, sir. Who's that stuck-up weirdo?
That's the eldest son of the Matsoi family. He's always abusing poor Mana, his maid.
Poor Mana.
Come on, quit screwing around.
Yes, sir. It must be terrible getting yelled at like that constantly.
Yeah, I bet it is.
Alright, so came into the bar to try and talk to Ronix because, as I said, PSN profile says I'm supposed to have some dialogue options and I did not. So we're going to go ahead and leave and we're going to go to Van. Silveron City, basically. I have, off camera, used the machinist ability to get little more than 3.5 million. Get over here to this tree. Use your super speciality of group appraising and lower prices. Then talk to the Santa shop guy behind the tree and buy the Santa's boots. Now, once you have bought them, so obviously first you need to use the machinist to get 3.5 million. But once you buy them, go to group appraisal, raise prices, and sell the Santa's boots back to the shop. You'll actually make a profit. So what you want to do now is, after you sell them, go back into group appraisal, lower prices, buy another Santa's gloves. Then raise prices and sell it. Keep doing it until when you have the prices lowered, you're able to buy the tri-emblem. This right here is actually going to be what I'm going to show you is me actually buying the tri-emblem now. You need to have, with lowering prices, like a little more than 5.5 million. This is a trophy for buying this. And I'm going to end this video right here. If you're enjoying the walkthrough, drop a like. Feel free to subscribe for more. And we will be going for another side dungeon next video. See you guys then.